Thank you, President Trump. Thank you for fighting for all Americans. Americans are finally getting what they voted for. No longer will we have rogue judges striking down President Trump's policies across the entire nation. No longer. Today, in the 6-3 opinion, Justice Barrett correctly holds that the district court lacks authority to enter nationwide or universal injunctions.
Y'all won't believe this. District judges had the power against the President of the United States until the Supreme Court said no more. And guess who's standing tall, smiling and vindicated? Definitely Donald J. Trump.
These lawless injunctions gave relief to everyone in the world instead of the parties before the court. As the Supreme Court held today, they turned district courts into the imperial judiciary. Active liberal judges have used these injunctions to block virtually all of President Trump's policies. To put this in perspective, there are 94 federal judicial districts. 5 of those districts throughout this country held 35 of the nationwide injunctions. Think about that. 94 districts and 35 out of the 40 opinions with nationwide injunctions came from 5 liberal districts in this country. No longer. No longer.
At the fiery press conference, Pam Bondi front and center was praising Trump after the Supreme Court shut down one of the most dangerous trends in America. I'm talking about judges going rogue. Now, that's right. These district judges, many appointed by Obama and Biden, were literally trying to block national executive orders from the White House. We are talking about immigration laws, border enforcement, military activities, and even pandemic-related decisions, all stopped by local judges who thought they were above the president.
These injunctions have blocked our policies from tariffs to military readiness to immigration to foreign affairs, fraud, abuse, and many other issues. The judges have tried to seize the executive branch's power, and they cannot do that. No longer. No longer. And on immigration, on a side note, today marks 2,711 arrests on these terrorists and these gangs. Total arrest today with HSI investigations. And thank you, Stephen Miller. Thank you to Homeland Security. Thank you to everyone working hand in hand with the FBI on all of these transnational gangs. TDA has been a huge terror to our country, as well as MS-13, as well as Sinaloa cartels. No longer. No longer. These injunctions have allowed district court judges to be emperors. They vetoed all of President Trump's power, and they cannot do that. This has been a bipartisan problem that has lasted 5 presidential terms, 5 different presidents, and it has ended today. We will continue to fight for President Trump's policies. I want to thank the Office of White House Counsel, Dave Warrington. You and your staff have been incredible. Our Solicitor General's office, John Sowers, Sarah Harris, and Todd Blanche and Emil Bovey. Todd's going to say a few words because we've had another major ruling today on transgender books and some other great wins that we've had. But no longer will they have this power in our country. It is the president's authority under his executive branch to do everything to fight for the American people, and he will continue to do that. That's why he was overwhelmingly elected. Thank you.
Let me ask you this. How does a single district judge, unelected, unknown, and unaccountable, get to overrule the will of 74 million Americans who voted for Trump? Who gave them that kind of power? This wasn't just checks and balances. This was a judicial coup in slow motion, and Donald Trump, he fought back. He didn't cave, he didn't fold. He took it all the way to the top, and he won. The Supreme Court just slapped down these rogue judges in plain English. District courts can no longer block executive orders for the entire country. This is what leadership looks like. While the media mocked him, while the left lawfared him from every angle, Trump stayed focused on the Constitution, and today he's reshaping the presidency for the better. This moment matters. This is bigger than Trump. This is about ending judicial overreach before it crushes our democracy.